As some of you might know, there's this app called Wish, and you can buy some really interesting stuff. And one of them is this. I got it for $3. It's a little OB2 Bluetooth dongle for $3, which to me is kind of crazy how you can get this for like that cheap. It's built pretty solidly, and from what I've seen, it works pretty well. Anyway, let me get into what this is, like this little dongle. Now, that's a car. And inside every car there's what's called an OBD2 port. Well, every car after 1996, including that van, that car, probably that car right there, and maybe this car? Not too sure. Anyway, this little OBD2 dongle connects you to your car's computer. Basically, you can read trouble codes, you can diagnose stuff, you can update the computer. Basically, everything you need to do in this car or to its computer or general systems can be done through the OBD2 port. I shouldn't say everything. Most things can be done through the OBD2 port. And for a while in the mid-2000s, it was considered a really expensive, lavish accessory to have, said OBD2 computer. So when I saw this for $3 on Wish, I was very skeptical because, you know, $3. I mean, you can't even get a toy car for $3 now. And I was able to get this little OB2 Bluetooth module thingy-majigger for $3. I'm gonna say $3 a lot because I'm trying to get over it myself. And when I bought it, yeah, it was $3 for the actual item itself plus $4 shipping. Go figure. Still brought the total up to $7. Still dirt cheap, and it took about maybe 2 or 3 weeks to get here. Now today I just want to go over what you can do with this. This little Bluetooth module on its own isn't really too useful. What you really need is a smartphone. And once you hook this up to your smartphone, it's kind of crazy what it can do. And for demonstration purposes, I'm going to be taking out my little Saab. Now this Saab has been sitting here for about 2-3 months, mainly because I have a bad wheel bearing and I haven't gotten around to changing it. But in those 2-3 months that this car has been sitting here, we've had 2 sandstorms, couple rainstorms, and overall the car looks like it's been abandoned for about 50 years in the middle of some kind of desert. It's also a massive mess on the inside. Because this is like my little adventure car. I have my Nissan Leaf for my daily driving, for going exploring in the desert and stuff. And this car has been sitting for quite a while. So today's little adventure is going to be taking it to a car wash, cleaning out the inside of it. And what better time to test this little Bluetooth dongle than on a drive to a car wash. It's like a hallowed experience for any car guy. Wow, the paint's faded. Wow, that was not like that when I bought the car. What the hell? You can still see it's fine here. Damn, I'm almost scared to wash it now. I guess I should see how bad the paint is. Yeah, okay, time to go wash it. To go through the procedure of sticking this thing in the car is very simple. Step 1, get in the car. Okay, I just want to show you just how much dust came off the car when I opened the door. Also, we're in the process of moving, so all this stuff is gonna get moved to the next house. Just look at all this dust real quick. That's insane. Anyway, so step 1 is to locate your car's OBD2 port, which in this one should be somewhere right there. Oh crap, I forgot I put a heads-up display thing in here. I haven't gotten it out yet. Okay, hold on. Step 1 to installing this in the car is 1. Acknowledge your car is a complete and dirty, disgusting mess. Like I said, I use this car for trips and it's been sitting for quite a while. Now step 2 to installing this into your car is find the OBD2 port, which for Subarus and this particular Saab 92X is right here underneath the steering wheel, and then pop the little OBD2 scanner in there. Oh yeah, and I do have a video coming out about installing the WRX pedals in this car. I still do need to do the accelerator. Just to stick this in here, right there, completely disappears. And now that for the next part, I'm going to be switching over to a screen recorder, just so you can see what's going on. Okay, so now that the OBD2 scanner is in the car's OBD2 port, what you want to do is start the car right here. Close the door, and once the car is running, what you want to do is connect to Bluetooth. So I'm going to disconnect from my car stereo. See if I can connect to both. Let's see. Oh wait, no, there it is, right there. It's OB2. That's going to be that one right there. so now once it's paired, what you do is you open up this app called Torque. It's actually free in the App Store. You click OK, and let's see if anything gets transmitted to. Oh, we got coolant temp, MPG, RPMs. Let's see if we rev the engine, what happens. See, there is a bit of a delay between the actual rev and it actually showing up on the screen. But overall, it's a pretty cool toy. Now what I'm going to do is hook this up to the car, drive it to a car wash, and talk to myself on camera. Really, because I want to test how accurate it is and everything. So, BRB. Okay, so I tried recording earlier, just using the GoPro to record the data off the cell phone scan tool. The problem is the GoPro line of sight doesn't exactly line up with the actual phone, which you can see right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a screen recorder running on the phone and then overlay that onto the footage from the GoPro so it can compare and contrast in terms of the whole timing and everything. So I'm just waiting for the app and the car to connect to everything and for it to all start working right. Okay, there it is. Everything's initialized. Dude in the Porsche doesn't know how to stop at stoplights, apparently. Using the crosswalk and everything. Money doesn't buy brains. And he's got California plates. Well, overall, I really, really like this little thing. I mean, I definitely recommend purchasing it. As a toy, as a serious diagnostic device, it has a lot of potential. And there is a substantial amount of lag, as you can tell from the screenshot or screen capture. But it's bearable. I mean, it doesn't ruin the experience of the device. And one day I would like to put an Android head unit into this car and have that display my gauges. I was thinking of originally running a gauge pod setup off the STI, but I don't want to lose my clock. It's a tunnel, the ever rare Las Vegas tunnel. Got to enjoy that tunnel at all. God damn it. No, well. I mean, if you're going to use this as a replacement for your gauge cluster, I would ask you to consider maybe getting a wired connection so you don't have the delay. But again, the delay is nothing too bad. I would definitely recommend buying it, especially for $3 to $7. And honestly, I don't know what else I can say. Like, minimal amount of lags, very fun to use, relatively cheap. Actually, not relatively cheap, just cheap. Doesn't feel too cheap. I'm going to keep this module plugged into my Saab for now and just use it as a backup gauge set. I do want to find a way to have the oil temperature and oil pressure display on the screen as well. And honestly, this would be like a great gift idea too. I mean, it's cheap enough to the point where it's almost comical. Ooh, my coolant temp is up to 89. What the hell? 89 degrees Celsius, yet the gauge shows it as being stable. I do love having like the exact number and the gauge for reference, both in my car and in the thing. It is really, really helpful. Yeah, things I wish this gauge had. This app had a fuel gauge, oil pressure, oil temperature. So that's going to be about it for this video. I'm going to call it a night. Pick some stuff up, go home, do what I do alone at home, which is probably going to be edit videos. So if you like this video, hit like. If you want to see more car, computer, general weird WTF kind of stuff, hit subscribe. you want to see more drivers doing stuff like this, hit subscribe for that too, because there'll be plenty of it. And have a good one, guys. Do whatever you do on the internet.